All right, guys, we're gonna go right into the next video, and so I'm doing two videos every night, and one is where I'm just constantly just drilling and drilling the awareness, because I know repetitively. Like, I listened to a gentleman named Reverend Ike, and he said, "How do you learn? You learn via repetition." So I'm constantly going over this I am, and as I said, information is coming out. The movement is on. I mean, I just showed in the other video books, like, and we're gonna go into the next chapter of my book. Look at this. This gentleman wrote this book. I am you, you are I am. Ganjaji come out. You are that. This gentleman has a book titled I Am. The Power of Discovering Who You Really Are. Erin Worley, I Am. One Truth. And she has one law, but it's only one I am. Don't use the word law, because that's going to make you believe something out there that could work for you and maybe not work for you. So don't empower something that can make a decision whether you are or that you are. Just say I am. It's only, look, John 8:58. Before Abraham was, I am. So I take that back further than that, than Abraham. Before the universe was, that I put the world in, that I put Abraham on, I am. Exodus 3:13 through 15 says, my I am name is I am, and I am being known, and I'm changing the scripture so we can stay consistent with I am. As I am. Stay consistent, not with I am, as I am. Again, I break grammar rules just to have you experience the true self you are. If I speak perfect grammar, you'll constantly be in and out, and I'm not going to do that. That's why, like, some videos that talk about you I am, then they start using words like THINK, THOUGHT, THINKING, WANT, MIND. They're taking you right back. It's like they pull you out, then they put you back. Pull you out and put you back. No, what I do on this channel, once I get you out, I keep you out. And I don't use words or phrases or structuring sentences in the way to put you right back where I pull you out from. So I will say things like, you are I aming. And instead of saying your house, I am house. Instead of saying your family, I am family. Or I'll say you family, you house. You see and feel the connection? No separation. When you say I am, there's no separation. When you use the word IT, there's separation. Use the word your, separation. But when you say you, just take the R off the word your, and you say you house, you family, you community. You're like, wait a minute, I'm the community? Yes, you are the community. You are the I am community. You are the house. You are the family. And yeah, you are your neighbors, and your neighbors are you. I am neighbors, and I am neighbors, I am. So, she had this book, We Are God, We Are I Am, We Have Just Forgotten. So I changed that and say, I am, I'm now remembering. Okay? So I'm going to put these books right here. And then I am says, whom do you say that I am? Matthew 16:15. Whom do you say I am? And remember, Exodus chapter 3, verse 13 to 15. I am named, and I am known as I am from generation to generation. You say I am, we use I am all the time. Every sentence you speak, the sentence starts with I am. I am listening to you. I am talking to I am, aka you, and you are listening to I am. You say, I'm going to the store. There's I am. I'm going to eat dinner. There's I am. I'm going to take a bath. There's I am. I'm going to work out. There's I am. I'm going to take I am car to the mechanic shop. There's I am. I'm going to make this phone call. There's I am. I'm going to go on the internet. There's I am. I'm going to paint the house. There's I am. Always I am. See that? I am doing this. So, do you know who I am? You know you I am. Right now, if you decide to stop listening to this recording, you'll say, I'm going to stop listening. There's I am. Or if you continue, which is a very good choice, to continue to listen, I am staying with this recording. I'm going to keep listening and learning and keep waking up. So now you don't have to be saying you are I am and you just forgot. No, you are I am, and now you are remembering as I am. Okay? And so the books that I just showed you, don't try to remember them because they all in here. I recommend you to these authors. I recommend you to YouTube channels. I recommend you to websites. Like you'll go to Be Something Wonderful Studio by Tom Karen. That's in here. Elmer Olaka Jr. I refer you to his channel. He has some wonderful videos. His grandfather studied with Neville Goddard, who studied with Abdullah. Elmer Olaka Jr. He quotes from Joseph Murphy, and a lot of you know who Joseph Murphy is. Joseph Murphy and Abdullah studied with, Joseph Murphy and Neville Goddard studied with Abdullah. So you're gonna be you begin to see information pop up who Abdullah is. Before, no one knew who he was. Thank I am to Mad Black Guru. He introduced, Neville Goddard mentioned Abdullah a couple of times in some of his books, but then this gentleman called himself Mad Black Guru. Don't let the word Mad Black scare you. Go listen to what he has to say. He's like introducing who Abdullah is. Okay, so the way this book is written, we covered 5 chapters already. Now we're on the chapter called Tithing. You are tithing power. Now tithing is a synonym for sharing. Anytime you share something, you are tithing. So you don't have to just tithe money. What I'm doing right now, I'm tithing. I'm tithing awareness. I'm tithing self-awareness. I'm tithing self-realization. And so whatever you tithe, you tithe out, I am comes back to I am. So I'm tithing self-awareness, self-realization as I am, as who appear, as I am as you, so I'm tithing this. So every time you tithe, you get back. So not just money, but time. I don't want to say time because I even changed the word time to I am. Because then time it's a tricky thing. You start conceiving time, but every moment is I am. Right now, I am. Right now, I am. Right now, I am. What you call seconds are I ams. All around the clock, I am. No seconds. Why don't we unlearn time and just learn I am? So if you look at, I am. 1 second, I am. What's called a minute, I am. What's called an hour, I am. What's called a day, I am. I always say to them, I am sons, good I am. I don't say good, M-O-R-I-N-G. I say good I am. I am is everything. Hence, you are everything, and everything is you. Underneath, the subtitle says, I am everything, and you are everything I am. There's no law of attraction. There's no M-I-N-D. There's no subconscious mind. There's no laws of the universe. It's only I am. If you do not I am gravity, you will float. So will I will. There's no invisible laws out there. Why would I am self as you? No, because really I am takes the form as what we believe is us. Then why would I am create laws of the universe? Now I am going to say, look, listen, John 8:58. Before Abraham was, I am. Let's take that farther. Before the universe was, that I put the world in, that I put Abraham on, I am. Now, why would I create I am self to be subject to some laws of the universe? Why? There's only I am. I am is like I am all. I'm not going to create no opponent. I'm not going to create something I have to answer to. You only answer to the I am you are. Are you that bold and courageous enough to do that? Because if you are, you're ready to be free. When you're ready to just answer to I am, you are ready to be free. But if you keep wanting to answer to the subconscious mind and the word M-I-N-D and the law of attraction and the laws of the universe, be your guest. Go right on ahead and do that. But you don't have to do that. You're just putting yourself through something that doesn't even exist. You show me a law of the universe. Show me one. Show me the law of gravity. And I'll show you where you are believing that you can't float. Including I am self. You take a newborn baby and don't give that baby any beliefs. That baby can walk on air, on water, because the baby doesn't have any conception that the baby can't. That baby is I am, pure. That's right. Until beings on the planet start teaching the baby a bunch of lies and incarcerate the baby's body to all the lies. Then once you can't do something, you convince that's real. And the only reality is you, which is I am. You've been I am in these lies to be real. See, you're getting some good stuff on this channel. You know you hear the truth. You're just asking yourself, are you courageous enough to step out as this truth? That's what you're asking yourself. But that's okay. You don't have to be trying to do it all at one time. You are here today because you I am yourself to be here today and listen to this video. So you are already taking steps. Listen, I have a chapter in here called You Are Success. There are no 12 steps to success. There are no 5 steps to success. There are no 7 steps. You are success taking 12 steps. Every step you take is a successful step because you are success. You ready to live like that? You ready to live as that? Not like that, as that. Forget the word like that. You know, I'm ready to live like God. Live as God. How's that? Live as I am. You ready for that? Are you courageous enough? Or are you afraid you want to keep on empowering something else that doesn't exist so you can have something else to blame instead of the I am you are? You don't have to blame the I am you are. Just I am in better things. And you can celebrate now. Your whole life is just an extended, powerful experience of gratitude. So, are you ready? Are you ready? I used to go to a place and I would hear this gentleman say, are you ready to be made whole? Everybody was like, oh, yeah. Are you ready to be made whole? And I'm like, wait a minute. No. The best way to have said that, are you ready to realize you are whole? Are you ready to realize you are whole? You can't be made whole. You can't be made whole. You're already whole. W-H-O-L-E. You already that. So are you ready to realize? Are you ready to wake up as wholeness? Are you ready? That's the best question. That's the way that question should have been phrased. Not are you ready to be made whole? But are you ready to wake up as wholeness? If everybody heard that, they'd be like, what? I'm already whole? Yeah. Are you ready to wake up as that? Yes. Here's another one that everybody uses. Stop using this. They'll meditate, and then they'll say, and so it is. What? I am is not an it. I am is I am. And so it is. Yeah. You show me somebody who said that and got what they were talking about. Yeah, show me somebody who said, and so it is, and then show me what they got. But here's the better one. And so I am. Conceive the image. Feel and start seeing as the heart. Stop seeing up here. Drop your head and open the eye as the heart, not of the heart. Get rid of that preposition of. See, I told you on all my videos, I break grammar rules on purpose to have you experience yourself as first cause. I am was meant to be experienced, not to be worshipped and praised. That's why the name is I am. When you say I am, you automatically... Listen, I am that I am. Are you getting that? I am that God. I am that experience. I am. I am that I am. Look at your creations and say, I am that. I am that I am. I am that creation. I am that I am. Man, I am that I am. You see that? The word I am is powerful. I am just, it's not just a name to be, oh my gosh, holier than thou, oh my God, the great I am. No, but really listen to and look at the word I am. Really look at, let me grab this. Really look at this name. Really look at this name, I am. Let me hold my book here. Really look at I am. Look at this. Now just take an I am, aka a moment, and just look. This is you. I am will never be I am. I said will. I am is never I will be. I'm going to be at some time in the future. I am visualize, and then when do I manifest? That's not I am. That's the who someone could say being narcissistic or arrogant. No, when you say I am, you're not being narcissistic and arrogant. What you're doing is you're surrendering who you believe you are back to what you are, which is I am. That's not an act of arrogance or narcissism. That's an act of humility. You're humbling away from the who and surrendering back to the what. You, and I'm saying you instead of your, because you are the identity. So I'm not going to say your identity, because that means you will see yourself as a who with a, your car. Oh, his name is Brad Davis and his car. No. Throw away Brad Davis. I am car. Man, I'm telling you, when you really wake up as I am, life is fun. Like there's nothing to W-A-N-T. If you W-A-N-T something, you're lying. To say you W-A-N-T something is to lie. To say you W-A-N-T something is to lie. One more time. To say you W-A-N-T something is to lie. Look at Psalms 23:1. It says, the Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. Okay, the verse should have been written like this. I am self, I shall not, W-A-N-T. And what's the self? Go to Psalms 24:1, the very next chapter. I am the earth, the fullness thereof, money, cars, pearls, diamonds, all, whatever you love, dresses, mink coats, whatever. And then here come the synonym. I am the earth, the fullness thereof, the world. World and earth are synonyms, and all of those who dwell therein. Those two chapters are right next to each other. So why would you W-A-N-T? That's a lie. That's what this does. Stay out of here. Don't use the words T-H-I-N-K. Don't use the words T-H-I-N-K-I-N-G. Stay away from those words. Stay away from T-H-O-U-G-H-T. Stay away from M-I-N-D. Stay away from W-A-N-T. Basically, you don't need your brain. No one needs their brain. You know why? Because you have a brain. You are a brain. What you need the brain to do is be quiet, peaceful, and silent. Don't be giving you noise, false beliefs, replaying them. So you can I am that which you are. Now, I'm going to go back to I am book. And we're going to talk about tithing power. So this is how every chapter is written. For 25 to 30 pages, every time. So we're on tithing right now. I already talked about abundance. Just look at the other videos before this when you hear me break down the chapters before this. But right now we're tithing power. So every time you see the word tithing power, in parentheses you see YOU. For 25 to 30 pages, repetitively. I'm flipping the awareness you are. And every time you see the word YOU in parentheses, you see tithing power. It means sharing. Then at the end of those 25 to 30 pages, I write. I'm a screenwriter, so I write a 5-page scene, fade in, description, action, character, tithing power. You're now speaking as tithing power, and then someone who's in the scene, they have a name, but you're speaking as tithing power. That go on for 5 pages, right? Then at the end of those 5 pages, we fade out. Then there's 5 blank pages. You can write your own. You can write your own scene. Your own scene. You write you scene. You are the scene, not your scene. You write you. Listen, I'm breaking grammar rules on purpose to assist you to experience yourself as first cause. Okay. So you write yourself as the next scene. Then I have you go through affirmation, right? There's an affirmation in every chapter. You feel the affirmation through once. And then you feel yourself as the affirmation once. You feel yourself as the affirmation twice. And you're actually activating John 14:14. If you ask anything as I am named, I am, this is where the verse is written. If you ask anything in my name, I will do IT. No. The verse should have been written this way. If you ask anything as I am, I am. And how do you ask? By feeling. That's what you do here. The heart chakra and the solar plex chakra. Not by THINKING. Get away from that. I've been there. You get nothing. You can THINK all you want. You get nothing. So don't waste any more of your time doing that and messing up your sleep. Turning your brain on to the point your brain don't want to turn off when it's time for you to rest. All of us supposed to get 8 to 9 hours of sleep so we can wake up feeling fresh, looking our best, no dark circles on our eyes and no bags, and not looking exhausted and tired. You wake up and look and go. If you don't get no, this is too noisy. You didn't sleep. You wake up like, damn. Suffering from insomnia. Cancel that. So silence, voice. The only organ in the body that has a sound, is the heart anyway. The rest of the organs are quiet. The weakest organ in the body is the brain. You know why? Because the brain can be programmed to work against the I am you are. That's why Job 3:10 said, let the weak say, I am strong. If anyone is doing anything out of character of I am, it's coming from here. And you all know I'm telling the truth. So silence up here, complete quiet and stillness, what a blessing. You sleep better at night. You're not interfered with no noise. I've watched Muji, and I've seen beings come and stand before Muji and say they're scared of their MIND. They can't shut this down. I heard one lady say she was not going back to her hotel room. And Muji said, he was talking to her. She said, listen, I'm not leaving the sanctuary. She said she did not prefer to get back on the plane, to go to her hotel room, get back on the plane, and go back to the life. She said she can't live with this noise anymore. That's what she was saying. She'd like to have peace. She said, listen, Muji, I don't prefer to go outside this sanctuary in that hallway. Then he said, I started praying for her. I said, Muji, please keep that lady with you, because that lady is telling you that she doesn't want to be around anymore. Don't let her go back to her room. She's telling you that. And then he said, come sit next to me. So I was like, thank you. Thank I am. Not thank you. Thank I am. Every last one of them get there and say, they can't shut this down. Man, you see somebody sleep every night, they wake up and they be like, man, I got some great sleep. They got a quiet one. Peace. Peace. So start seeing as the eye of the heart. So when somebody say visualize, don't visualize up here. Drop your head. Exercise and start practicing. Whatever you practice become practical. You practice something that becomes practical. And start practicing seeing as the heart. Open up and develop the eye as the heart. So then now you got the image in the heart, and automatically the heart feels. There's a verse in the Bible that says, so a man, THINK, in his heart. So is he. Come on. The heart doesn't THINK. The heart feels. That's why my I am videos, you'll see I amology equal Heartology equal Youology. Comma, no apology and no debate. So don't call my channel debating. I know what I'm talking about. I've done my research. I've done I am research. You ready to wake up? Wake up. I'm not trying to take you from your... Stay with your religious beliefs if you feel like it. But still, if you embrace this, you'll be a better member of your group. Now, I'm not a minister. I'm not a pastor. I'm not a deacon. And I'm not studying to be one. They study theology. I'm talking as and about I amology. This is a non-traditional, non-religious, joyful, happy, fun conversation. That's right. You can listen to I am anywhere. So going back to the book. So now you know what John 14:14 means. Feel. So you feel I am through. And when you feel I am, that's you, right? You feel I am through twice. Then you speak yourself into existence. Now, That's what John 6:63 says. The words we speak are spirit and life. The words are not spirit and life. You are spirit and life speaking I am self as words. And then Isaiah 55:11 said, the words that be it that go forth out of my mouth shall not return to I am void. Okay, let's write this verse the way it should be written, so this verse can serve you best. The words that be it that goeth forth out of I am mouth shall not return to I am body void. Huh? I'm not angry. I'm just bringing the real deal here. You know, like, are you ready to wake up? Or you like to play the game and stay asleep and let somebody keep talking about the laws of attraction, which is not real. Laws of the universe. The M-I-N-D, the subconscious M-I-N-D. You want to keep empowering those false gods? There's a verse in the Bible where I am says, when you know that I am, let all these other things go. M-I-N-D, law of attraction, subconscious M-I-N-D, laws of the universe. Let all that go, because before the universe was, I am. Before the world was that I put in the universe, I am. Before Abraham was, I am. Before the universe was that I put the world in, that I put Abraham on, I am. You like to do something? Come on all the way back to I am and stop having these middle gods, because they ain't giving you nothing. They haven't given you nothing, and you know that, because they're not real. So stop empowering them. I don't care who's out there talking about the laws of the universe, laws of attraction. Stop listening to them. See, I'm not going to teach something like that. You know, if somebody give you their attention, you need to reward them with good information. They give you their attention, you should reward them with good information, because you're really talking to I am. I couldn't do that. That's why I titled this book, I Am, the author. So basically, this book is written as the end result. You hear Tom Caron talk about living in the end result. You hear Elmore Locker Jr. Well, guess what? There's a book you can, $50 investment. The new batch of books says invest. I am an investment. Invest in yourself. You are the investment. 600 pages of pure inspiration. Do you know I have a divorce ceremony at the beginning of this book where you divorced? There's a divorce ceremony where you divorce M-I-N-D. You divorce law of attraction. You divorce subconscious M-I-N-D. You divorce laws of the universe. And then there's a divorce certificate. Then I have a marriage ceremony after that where you marry I am. See, once you divorce these, you don't create anything based on these anymore. You don't create any more lies. And you don't create any more people, places, what appear to be people, places, things, moments, circumstances, events, or experiences. Once you dump these. And the Bible, and I am, Holy Spirit says, when you know that I am, let all these other things go. And then there's another scripture that says, when I turned back and said I am, all these went backwards and fell to the ground. All these false beliefs went backwards. When you say I am, all the false information that you've been empowering knows what is speaking, not who. When you say I am, you know, oh, she or he's woke now. So all the false stuff falls to the ground. Keep speaking as I am. Because you are. I am does not mean I'm going to be, will be at some point in time in the future. I am says I am now. I've seen places in the scripture where it said the moment is at hand. I am at hand. Look at the name I am. That means now. That doesn't mean later. That doesn't mean when I go through a 12-step program. That doesn't mean when I go through some metaphysical school and learn all these metaphysical things, and then now I can articulate and sound like an intellectual, and then now things are going to start happening. I am said I am. You can get someone who knows that I am and live as I am. They don't have to go near college. Albert Einstein, one of the greatest guys in his head, said, no amount of accumulated knowledge or acquired education can equal the imagination. Imagination, aka I am. Because you know why? Everything that's acquired here is finite. And I am is infinite. I was talking to a young lady at Whole Foods. She said, I want to wrap my M-I-N-D around it. I said, baby, you can't wrap your finite. You cannot wrap infinity around. Excuse me. She said, as I was saying this to her, she was like, oh my gosh, wow, where can I get your book? She said, give me a moment to wrap my head around this. That's what she said. And I looked at her and I said, you cannot wrap finite around infinity. Because when somebody said they want to wrap, that's just a way to get out of being responsible. What they heard is truth. But it's like, whoa, how do I handle this? Let me wrap my... No. You don't take this up here and start processing. Don't start processing. Oh, let me really... No. You don't have to figure this out. You can't figure out infinity. If you had a zillion trillion years on this planet, you couldn't figure out infinity. What number equals infinity? I am is infinity. I am constant, infinitely I am. That's you. Are you ready to wake up today? Not are you ready to be made whole? Are you ready to wake up as wholeness? Not, and so it is, so I am. You want to keep playing the game saying, and so it is? Go ahead and play that metaphysical game. Go right on ahead. You're welcome. But you're not going to get nothing. You're not going to get anything like that until you start saying, and so I am. That's when you start showing up. Now, are you ready to realize yourself as wholeness? Not are you ready to be made whole? Are you ready to realize yourself? Not your. Take off the R. Are you ready to realize yourself as wholeness? Are you ready to wake up as I am so you can enjoy it? The I am life you are? Then keep listening to these videos. And most certainly get a copy of this book. You go to www.youareverythinggood.com. The link is right on the website. The link is on the YouTube channel, I Am Publications. In this series of Amology. I Amology equals